Because then you realize that all you can do is your best. All we could do is really give them the opportunity to make that change, right? So we present them the chance and they respond. It doesn't guarantee that they'll want to, but all you could do is present that opportunity because that's the only thing really within our control. And even if things don't go the way you wanted, that's fine because even if they're not willing to respond, that has probably nothing to do with us. Or, depending on what happened, it's just out of our control. If they aren't mature enough or emotionally developed enough to have that difficult conversation or to take us seriously, let's say we were the one in the wrong and we come to them to apologize and want to reach out and make things right, we can't really control their answer, but we could do everything in our power to make sure that they at least know that sentiment, right? And we did that with the reach out. If they don't care enough to give us a chance, it's not necessarily any reflection of us now because we know that their perceptions of things may not necessarily reflect reality now, right? Now that we're in a healthier place. Or if they didn't care about us enough, then they're just not for us anyways, and we wouldn't want someone like that around anyway. There are some people who don't have the capacity to treat us properly. It doesn't really matter how this occurs. Maybe it's emotional underdevelopment, or maybe they just don't vibe with you. All we can do is our best, and if they're willing to work with us, then great. We could take it from there and see what the relationship would look like. Whether it be a friendship, romance, etc., whatever. But if not, then we don't really have to sweat it because it's not the end of the world, right? Because then, even if this person doesn't necessarily vibe with us, we could always see other people who do. And once we get a better grasp of our own worth and we get that clarity on how we should be treated and how we can articulate things and how we want to incorporate other people into our lives, keeping someone like that who isn't really responsive to our promptings or reach outs to try and deepen our emotional connection with them, that's kind of it, right? All we can do is our best, and we really need to make sure that we're cognizant of that, right? If a door closes, it's not a reflection of us. We don't have to ruminate on what that says about us because we don't really know what's going on with that person anyways. We don't know if there are barriers to entry for them. Maybe they have trust issues themselves that they're not comfortable with sharing with you, or they don't know how to articulate themselves effectively enough. We can't really take those things seriously, and we have to take things at face value because all we could do is articulate clearly our intent and how we want things to go. And that's really it.